I recently installed a Grizzl-E Smart Commercial charger in my town. I thought I'd share with you the experience. Our town has a completely unused electrical panel in the public parking lot, and a lot of us thought it would be great to put a EV charger there for almost no cost or effort. Most chargers that allow you to bill for usage are super expensive, tens of thousands of dollars and hundreds of dollars per month, like a ChargePoint. So I spent several months looking for a low-cost charger with commercial billing ability, and I finally came across Chargers Grizzl-E Smart Commercial version, which you can find here at the bottom of their website. Their chargers are very highly reviewed, high quality, solid metal, and this new commercial version allows you to scan the QR code and start charging easily with just a credit card. They give you two choices for billing options, either Charge Lab or Epic Charging. And as you'll see, that actually is right up front because this includes 3 years or 5 years of service in that price. Epic Charging being the cheaper option, so we went with that. As you can see, the charger comes in white and black, and most part you get a NEMA 1450. Basically you add it to cart, buy it, and they ship it to you, and it's easy to plug and play and set up. The charger arrives includes a mounting bracket and a holster, the cable. There's also an optional locking pin, which I certainly recommend. Unfortunately, there's really not many instructions, but it's really easy to install. In this case, it was pretty much plug and play. It doesn't look pretty, but for low cost, I installed it on the existing board with the panel there, and we put up a sign for charging only, and it's pretty much ready to go. The charger creates its own Wi-Fi network that you connect to configure, and then you can assign a Wi-Fi for it to join. The biggest problem is there's a little ESP module inside the metal case, and it doesn't have very strong Wi-Fi reception, so it's one thing you'll have to keep in mind. I had to put it in a booster. Once it's set up, charging is really easy. You scan the barcode with your phone's camera and use Apple Pay or your credit card to start, and you get this nice status screen on a web page that continuously refreshes to show you what your billing is. The status light on there tells you what's going on. So now I'll walk you through the Epic Charging backend management portal. Looks like these guys work with a number of charging manufacturers. Some of those chargers have credit card readers and so forth built in. We're not going to use all those features with this one. All you have to do is create an account on their site, and then you can log in, and you do have to contact the sales support to add your charger to your account, and then you'll be able to see and control everything you need to do here. So the front dashboard shows you kind of an overview of sessions and energy, in case I only have one charger here. And everything's really configured through this location. You could have certainly multiple chargers and locations, but when you click settings on that location, this is where you can change where it is, the name of it. Once you have that, you can click on the other tabs up top. If you had multiple chargers, they'd be listed here. We don't use RFID, but it's this pricing tab that you're most interested in. This is where you can set what you charge the user, and I just set a 0.26 per kilowatt hour. You could also set pricing for time or both, and a few other things for pre-auth and so forth. You can actually add email addresses and give discounts for, say, employees or particular people if you wanted to. Load control, if you had multiple chargers plugged into the same breaker, you could have them split. Further down, you can see your chargers listed here. If you had multiple, you could manage them individually. You could also add vehicles as separate from users so that they could be managed separately or priced, charged differently. If you had multiple chargers on the maps, this is where you have administrator users. You might also have users, each employee might have a separate account, for discounts and so forth. At the bottom is where you just see each of the sessions. So this is just the week we just set it up. It'll actually show you the email address if you used it on the right side. But at the first tab, you see each individual session. You can then generate a number of different reports for fuel standard uptime and so forth. And you could see here, as I was installing a charger, there's a number of times it was online and offline, so it's showing that. But the dashboard's super simple, easy to use, very approachable, and essentially allows you to charge people whatever you want. So again, installation, just a few screws for that bracket and the holster, and it clips on there. I also have the lock bolt behind it, And that QR code was always peeling off. I actually moved it to the top later on and printed it on a big sign there. It just plugs into the 1450, and you're pretty much good to go if it gets Wi-Fi signal. I also added a booster hidden behind there. So it's not pretty, but we have a charger online in our town now. Anyone can use and frequent our businesses, or for residents in apartments downtown, they have an option. So again, that's the Epic Charger Grizzl-E Smart Commercial Charger. It's really well made, high quality, reasonably priced, very low cost. You get 3 years included in the price, and after that, it's I believe $200 a year. It's, I think, perfect solution for businesses that want to add charging for their employees or customers, but just want to cover their basic electrical costs, or in this case, municipalities that also want to add them. And again, the cost is so low, you don't have to charge exorbitant prices, as we've seen left and right in some of these commercial chargers.